Welcome back to K-Drama Cycle, the channel where we bring you the stories, emotions, and hidden moments behind your favorite stars. Today, we dive into a story that has captured the hearts of fans across the world. It's about Park Bo-gum's silent but powerful support and Kim Yoo Jung's tearful confession that may have changed everything. For years, fans have admired the friendship and chemistry between Park Bo-gum and Kim Yoo Jung. Ever since their unforgettable pairing in the drama Love in the Moonlight, viewers have felt a unique bond between the two. But what many didn't expect was just how deeply that bond extended beyond the cameras. And recently, it all came to light in a very emotional way. It began quietly, with Kim Yoo Jung attending a private gathering. Reports suggest she became emotional while speaking about the struggles she faced over the past year. Those who were present shared that Yoo Jung openly admitted how much she leaned on her closest circle of friends during her most difficult times. But then came the moment that made fans stop in their tracks. She named Park Bo-gum as someone who gave her strength when she needed it most. What's striking about this revelation is that Park Bo-gum never made it public. He didn't speak about it in interviews, and he didn't post about it on social media. Instead, his support was silent, private, and deeply personal. And that, in many ways, made it all the more powerful. Yoo Jung's tearful confession painted a picture of Bo-gum not just as a colleague, but as someone she could truly rely on. Fans immediately began speculating. Was this simply the bond of two close friends? Or was there something more, something that had been hidden from the public eye for years? When we look at Bo-gum's history, his personality speaks volumes. Known as one of the most genuine and kind-hearted actors in the Korean entertainment industry, Bo-gum has always been admired for his humility. He has a way of making those around him feel safe and valued. And for Kim Yoo Jung, who started her career at such a young age, that kind of presence could have been a guiding light. Their journey together has been filled with subtle signs. During fan meetings, their glances at each other never went unnoticed. Behind-the-scenes clips from their drama days showed playful banter and mutual respect. Even years later, when they reunited at events, the warmth between them was undeniable. But Yoo Jung's confession adds a new layer, a personal acknowledgement that Bo-gum was there for her when she needed support the most. Let's not forget that both of them have faced immense pressures. Kim Yoo Jung grew up in the public eye, balancing school, acting, and fame before she even turned 20. There were moments when she stepped back from projects to focus on her health. During those times, the industry and fans worried about her well-being. Now, with this confession, it's clear that Park Bo-gum may have been one of the anchors that kept her strong. On the other hand, Park Bo-gum also faced his own challenges. He served in the military, a time when fans missed him deeply. Yet, even then, his maturity and strength shined through. Could it be that the bond between him and Yoo Jung was strengthened not just in good times, but in the quiet, difficult moments when the world wasn't watching? What's even more touching is the way fans reacted to this story. Social media platforms lit up with messages of love and support. Many praised Bo-gum for showing what true friendship looks like, offering comfort without expecting recognition. Others shared how moved they were by Yoo Jung's honesty, noting that it must have taken great courage for her to reveal such a personal detail. Some fans even wondered if this was Yoo Jung's way of finally giving voice to feelings she had long kept private. Was her tearful confession a thank you? Or was it something deeper, perhaps a sign of a bond that goes beyond friendship? The line between the two is thin, and for Bo-gum and Yoo Jung, it has always been wrapped in mystery. But regardless of whether it's friendship or something more, the truth remains, Park Bo-gum's silent support gave Kim Yoo Jung the strength to keep going. And in the often overwhelming world of fame and pressure, that is nothing short of extraordinary. It's also worth noting how rare it is in the entertainment industry to see this kind of genuine, unspoken connection. Many relationships are scrutinized under the spotlight, with every move analyzed and speculated upon. Yet, for Bo-gum and Yoo Jung, much of their closeness has been hidden away, protected by silence and mutual respect. And that makes fans wonder, what else remains untold? Are there other moments of support, other late-night conversations, other gestures of kindness that only the two of them know about? Perhaps this confession was just the tip of the iceberg, a glimpse into a bond that has been quietly growing for years. As we reflect on this story, it's impossible not to be moved. Kim Yoo Jung's tears weren't just about her struggles, they were about gratitude. Gratitude for someone who stood beside her without asking for credit. Gratitude for someone who made her feel less alone. Gratitude for Park Bo-gum. In the end, this story isn't just about romance rumors or fan speculation. It's about the power of genuine human connection. It's about how even the strongest people sometimes need someone to lean on. And it's about how Park Bo-gum, with his silent but steadfast support, became that person for Kim Yoo Jung. For fans, the takeaway is simple. Whether Bo-gum and Yoo Jung remain friends, or whether their bond blossoms into something more, their story is already beautiful. It shows us that kindness can change lives, that support doesn't always need to be loud, and that sometimes the most powerful confessions are the ones spoken through tears. And as their journey continues, fans will undoubtedly keep watching, hoping for more glimpses into this extraordinary connection. But for now, we're left with a story that reminds us of the power of love, support, and friendship, both in the spotlight and in the quiet moments when no one else is looking. This has been today's story on K-Drama Cycle. If you enjoyed diving into the world of Park Bo-gum and Kim Yoo Jung, don't forget to subscribe for more heartfelt updates, behind-the-scenes stories, and the untold truths of your favorite stars. The cameras caught only a glimpse, but fans saw everything in that fleeting moment. Bo-gum didn't just stand by. He leaned in, speaking to her as though the two of them were alone in the room. Whatever he said, it was enough to make Yoo Jung take a deep breath and smile again, this time with a softness that carried gratitude. Some speculated that the emotional shift might have been triggered by a question from the audience, one that touched on personal challenges or memories. Others believe it could have been the stress of her recent schedule, which has been intense and demanding. Yoo Jung, known for giving her all to every project, has been juggling acting commitments, brand endorsements, and public appearances without much rest. And then there's the theory fans love to entertain, that Bo-gum's presence itself was a source of comfort because of the bond they've shared since working together years ago. Their connection on-screen in Love in the Moonlight was undeniable, but it's their off-screen warmth toward each other that continues to draw attention. Even in industry events, they seem to have a way of reading each other's moods instantly. After the event, Bo-gum and Yoo Jung were seen leaving together with their respective teams, but not before Bo-gum gently guided her through the crowd. Fans noted the protective way he walked beside her, subtly making sure she wasn't overwhelmed. That small but telling gesture fueled even more speculation about just how close these two have remained over the years. On social media, hashtags about their moment trended almost immediately. Clips of Bo-gum leaning toward Yoo Jung, speaking to her with concern, were shared thousands of times. The comments were filled with messages like, "This is why we love Bo-gum. His kindness is real, and they've always had each other's backs." Insiders in the industry have often spoken about Bo-gum's gentlemanly nature and his attentiveness to those around him. One staff member who has worked with both actors described him as someone who notices the little things, the way someone's smile doesn't quite reach their eyes, or when someone suddenly grows quiet in a crowd. Yoo Jung, on the other hand, is admired for her resilience but is still known to be sensitive and deeply emotional. In moments like these, their personalities seem to balance perfectly, his quiet strength meeting her heartfelt openness. As for Yoo Jung, she later addressed the event briefly in an interview, saying she was just feeling a bit overwhelmed but quickly added that she was thankful for good people around her. She didn't name Bo-gum directly, but fans felt the gratitude in her words was unmistakably directed at him. Whether you see this as a sweet friendship moment or something more, there's no denying the impact it had. In an industry where so much is polished and guarded, it's rare to see such unfiltered care between two stars, especially under the gaze of cameras. And perhaps that's why the scene struck such a chord. It reminded fans that behind the glamorous outfits, perfect makeup, and rehearsed lines, these are real people with real emotions, and sometimes all it takes is the right person noticing at the right time to make everything feel a little lighter. As fans continue to replay that clip and read into every glance and gesture, one thing is clear. Park Bo-gum and Kim Yoo Jung's bond, whatever form it takes, has stood the test of time. They may not spell it out for the world, but moments like this speak louder than any public statement ever could. And here at K-Drama Cycle, we'll be watching closely, ready to bring you the next chapter in their story, because if there's one thing history has shown us, it's that the relationship between these two is far from ordinary.